Good evening, good day, and if you're watching this in the morning, good morning. Um, this video, has been a long time coming. I've contemplated this topic because I've seen the greats enact this principle. Like I've seen it in The Last Dance with Jordan. I've seen it in all the commentary with Kobe Bryant. So I'm gonna talk about it. I think it's important because it's a skill set that you have to harness because of how potent and powerful it is, but it could lead you down a path that it could overtake you a bit. So you have to be very strategic as you enact this trait. It's a triad trait. It's the proper way to take it personal. I want you to take it personal. You should take it personal. But when you take something personal, there's a way to go about leveraging that energy of dissatisfaction to drive it towards an outcome that you want, right? Jordan, throughout the entire Last Dance, there's so many different moments where he's like looking at the iPad, and he starts nodding. He's like, yeah, at that moment, in his Jordan way, I took it personal. And it's hilarious because when he took it personal, he ends up using this as motivation to absolutely destroy his opponent. That's how you take it personal. Someone doesn't give you a job or someone like shortchanges you in an interview. You don't lash out directly at that person. You save that annoyance. You save that displeasure, and you use it as fuel. Then when you're working on something, because I've done this, when you're working on something and you're tired and you're out of it, remember that moment. Remember it. Let it wake you up. Let it reinvigorate you. Let it give you the necessary energy where you can get back to it. To prove that person, that entity, that company, those people wrong. Take it personal. Lean into it. There's a quote from Billions. I love the show Billions. It's fantastic. It's textbook game theory. But Bobby Axelrod has a quote. He's talking to Taylor, and he's telling them, hate is nature's most perfect energy source. It's endlessly renewable. Let that sit.
They kicked me out, and it hurt. They couldn't compete, so they eliminated me. And it filled me with disdain, almost hate.
Hate is nature's most perfect energy source. It's endlessly renewable.
Hate is nature's most perfect energy source. It is endlessly renewable. You know, we saw a master class in hate last year. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Kendrick Lamar.
About who the greatest is, always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the you, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
I don't know if you know how many times he said he hate everything about that man, and he proceeded to take that hate and channel it into the most audacious, most memorable rap battle in the history of rap. Think about that. Drake was too big to fail. He was untouchable. He was rapper, singer, actor. He was it. He was teaming up. I say this, Cliff, this one's for you. He was teaming up like LeBron, pulling J. Cole into it and everything. He was the LeBron of rap. And Kendrick was like, but I'm Jordan. That's only the level of hate that he used, the way that he manipulated. Like, you got to think, when it comes to rap battles, there's normally some underground, there's some gangsta underground things. The hate was so strong with Kendrick that he ended up putting on a Super Bowl show. It was literally a diss montage that literally made fun of the fact that Drake was going to try and sue him, which he did. As at the same time he continued dissing him and played the diss track that had an entire stadium singing along. Hey Drake, I heard you like
Yo,
young.
bro,
What?
I hear you like
Did you hear the crowd?
You bet not ever go to
Oh
sell
my
black
God.
one.
Hate. Endlessly renewable. He used that. Oh boy. You know, Jordan does it. Kobe did it too. Kobe made a list. He called it the kill list. His objective was to hear about who they thought was better, put them on this list, and made sure there were no questions asked.
So at 13 years old, I had a I had a kill list.
There were no uncertainties. Like in Billion, he was like, I am not uncertain. I am not uncertain that Kobe Bryant is going to destroy these people. That was how it's done. That is how it's done. Let me tell you a personal story. When I first, shout out to NYU, because this is an NYU story, but the very beginning. When I first learned about getting accepted into the program, I was overjoyed. Also, at that exact same time, I was like, how am I going to pay for this? It is not free. It is not cheap. I had a plan. I was like, oh, I'm going to get my job to pay for it. They want to invest in my future. They've shown that they value my work. So I take it up high. Not all the way to the CEO, but one step below. I had a relationship with this person. And I was telling him these wonderful things. I was like, oh, I got on the phone with them, got a meeting on his calendar with his executive assistant, got on a phone call, and I'm pitching. I'm like, look, I got into this amazing program. I'm thinking that this is very advantageous to the business. I want to tailor my curriculum to address any gaps that are coming down the pipeline so that I could be a value add to the company. I'm out here putting it on thick. What the young people say, glazing. And he told me on the phone, straight-faced it, oh, that's an MBA from NYU Stern, that's nice. Have you ever heard of the PMP? PMP, Project Management Professional. I kept my composure because I'm professional. I'm a professional. I said, oh, I've had my PMP for over 10 years now. It's been a while. He says, have you heard of the Program Management Professional? Program Management Professional? In my head, I'm like, are you comparing an executive MBA from NYU Stern, top 10 at this moment, top 5 executive MBA programs in the nation, to the Project Management Institute Program Manager Professional Certification? I don't let myself get sidetracked, so in that moment, instead of lashing out, digging into what is clearly just egregious, I said, oh, I've heard of the Program Management Professional, but I believe I start pitching again, because that's what you do. You redirect. It's like, so he brushed me off. He was like, oh, tell X, Y, and Z. Send a proposal. We'll evaluate it. So I took my time. I wrote this proposal. I networked with the NYU administration. We got these documents to talk about how we can create a pipeline of individuals from my company that will qualify and funnel them into this amazing program. And I put this all together and I sent it. I was proud. I was like, I just know they're going to pay for my school. I probably have to give them 3 years afterwards. It's all good. And they came back with that's fantastic. His underling. It's fantastic that you got into NYU Stern. Congratulations. And this statement that stuck with me through my entire MBA career. Wonderfully, we have Flex Ed. Flex Ed is this program where you can get up to $7,500 a year for certifications or continuing education. It is not bad. $7,500 a year, mind you, only $5,500 is tax-free. That other amount over, they tax in big dollars. But it's not bad if it's a certification or a conference that you want to go to. But when you're talking an executive MBA program that's in the multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars, $7,500 a year is disappointing. It is. It's just disappointing. And I took that I can't even say it. I took that wonderfully, we have Flex Ed, and I used that for late nights and early mornings. I used that when I was tired. I used that when I didn't feel like studying. I used the hell out of that. I used it all the time. I still use it sometimes. I'm not even in school no more. I'm a goddamn alumni. But let me be working on something, let me be a little tired, or let me be unmotivated or unenthused. I remember wonderfully we had Flex Ed, and I light up like a Christmas tree. Why? Because tell somebody, without telling somebody, you do not believe in the strategic direction of their career by offering them peanuts when they're trying to get to Wagyu. Tell them that. Like, that's what you tell them. And as I gathered myself and I've thought about it over the years, because it's been a while, I understand that to them, this MBA has no value because they are short-sighted. To them, the PMP has immense value, or program management certification has immense value because they can build the government for them. And that's when you realize that the company that wants to masquerade as an advanced technology firm is really a federal staffing agency. That's when it's shown. Right there. Voila. Ta-da! So it's not a surprise you don't value an MBA, because MBAs look at the strategy, short-term, mid-term, and long-term. They can do the math, they can do the numbers, they can do the marketing. It's the utilitarian knife. It is everything you need. It's a toolkit that keeps giving. That is the MBA. And why would you want to create individuals that could think for themselves and not just monkeys to be staffed for government agencies? Why would you do that? Exactly. Henceforth, here we are. So, that hate that's nature's most endlessly renewable source, use it. Use it for your future endeavors, for your goals, for your outcomes. Use it during your planning. Use it. The best thing you can do is not get angry and lash out. Try to call them out to their face. The best thing you can do is better yourself to the point where they are irrelevant. Their opinions, irrelevant. Their ideals, irrelevant. And you look at them as they fall into the space of mediocrity. They'll look at you, help me please, and that's when you look at them like, wonderfully, you have Flex Ed. You should take advantage of that. It's wonderful. It did wonders for me. It can do wonders for you. Petty, but hey, sometimes you got to go full-time petty. Sometimes the best thing you can do is say, you done messed around, and now you didn't find out. If you like what you saw here, if you thought it was funny, if you just think that this guy's off his rocker, I need more of that, like, subscribe, say some stuff in the comments, and let's keep the party going.